time we go outside and smoke weed.
Why am I still not always smoking weed?
Because that's what black people left. What's up? Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Good morning. YOLO never sell, baby. YOLO never sell. How we doing? Trying to find my J. YOLO never sell, baby. That's right. I'm trying to find my lighter really quick. All right, well, how we all doing? Good morning. What's going on? Like my background? I'm gonna change my background. I'm just trying to find my stuff. Dang, it must be in here.
Yeah.
My jacket. No, it's not in my jacket. Okay. Oh, here it is. I found it. Found it, guys. I was looking for this. Alright, let's see if there's anything left. Nope. Alright, I gotta go downstairs and grab another one. How we doing? Gotta go to my car, grab something. Yeah, we got 3 people in the live stream. Don't worry, I'm gonna call other TikTokers. Let me see if I actually can find one right now. No, none of my friends are live right now. So we can hit up random people. What's up, bro? How we doing? You got 4 people in the live stream. All right, I'm grabbing something from my car, and then we're gonna talk about crypto and stuff. I got my, ta-da! I was looking for these. What's up, bro? Give me a second. Throwing this in my car. We're gonna make this the best live stream ever. I just needed these. What's up? How we doing? I'm proud of you, dude. You're the man. We're gonna watch this guy become a millionaire. Posted his ads. This guy's gonna be a millionaire. How old are you again? Like 20, 21? Future hustler, baller, millionaire. You my hero. You my hero. I got my lighter. Yeah, there we go. He's only 20, man. 20. You got 10 years, okay, bro? 10 years to become a millionaire. Millionaire by 30. Wow. If you already made $250,000, then you're getting there much faster than I thought. Annie, you gonna come? I was trying to get Annie to smoke a J with me. 9 years, yeah. You can do it, bro. I believe in you. Alright, so we doing crypto or stocks, guys? Let me make my background. We're going to talk about crypto, stocks, or real estate. Oops. We can talk about earning reports. These are all like the earning reports of upcoming companies. But you want to do crypto, no one wants to talk about. Everyone's like, screw stocks. All right, hold on. Let me change my list on to crypto. All right, you guys. I listen to the people. Whatever the people want. No. Okay, let me follow you. Hey, but you should get unbanned, dude. the Ultimate Anime Kid, I actually got banned again, dude. And I was doing a live stream like maybe a day after you got banned, and I got banned. And so I sent an email to my boy. He got me unbanned. That's why try to go live again on your other account. Dude, I was banned for until July, and he removed my ban. And that's why I'm trying to tell the Ultimate Anime Kid, check on Monday or Tuesday your account. It should have gotten unbanned. I sent him an email and I asked him to
Smoke?
Huh? Yeah. How do I get viral? Dude, the way I got viral, I'm gonna be 100% honest. The Chinese bank. Once I started pumping ICBC in my $1 million loan with the Chinese bank, that's how I got discovered. But I'll tell people to follow you. Like, we got 17 people in our live stream. Dude, I love DGen Trades. Hell yeah. You're freaking hilarious. DGen Trades. I love your content, DGen Trades. So, I want to let you know that. What's up, Albert? How we all doing? It looks like we're going to have to talk about crypto. People don't want to talk about stocks. Do you invest in pre-market IPOs? No, that's dangerous. You can do that. The first time I got offended, I got 1 day now. Check on Monday though. Ultimate Anime Kid, please check on Monday. I think you're going to be unbanned on Monday. I already told my guy to work his magic, and he got me unbanned because I was doing this. So just check on Monday. I'm pretty sure he's gonna take care of you because I even told him that like you were just drawing. So I hope he comes through for you, man. Because I really enjoyed your live stream, dude. His live streams were really cool. And if people can, I got banned, and so did the Ultimate. Hey, what's up? Hey, you want to talk more crypto? Do you want to do like another live stream? You're really popular, man. Because we're supposed to talk about, bro, I got $100. What can I buy for maximum short-term gains? Bro, yeah, they kicked me off for. I'm gonna do it right now, guys. So like, you'll see me blow smoke, but I won't. I won't be doing that. Go staking. The ultimate. Yeah, there you go. Blessings to you. Thank you. What do you recommend long term? Um, how you doing? Thank you, everyone. I'm about to smoke a joy. If I had $400 or even $100, I would probably just put it in the USDC coin and get 9% interest. And then I would save up enough money to be able to get the minimum to buy Bitcoin. All right, Tabrizi's calling me.
What's up, Leo?
What's up, Mr. Tabrizi? We're
It's
talking
Sunday.
Bitcoin, so no one wants to talk to you. No one
Listen,
likes
I
you,
just came.
Gandalf. I like that nickname.
We got to
I have
come
a
up
good
with a nickname for
question.
you.
I have a good
What's up?
question. Most of my crypto is on Coinbase. I would definitely try to get most of your crypto off of Coinbase so it pays you interest. If you don't have a lot of crypto, I would do Blockify because they pay interest no matter what. Because if you do Voyager, you need to have a minimum amount. If you had $5,000 right now, what? Okay, hey, what's this mindset of people trying to get rich in a few minutes, man? That's how you lose your money fast. I'm telling you guys, go for the slow wealth. I know, like everyone wants to teach you how to make money quick, and most of those people are going to scam you and take your money. If you take the risky bet, it's okay to take risky bets,
but I say make that like 10% or 20% of your investment in a few months. Yeah, it's all good. Because like, look, if you have $5,000, that's a good question, right? If you have $5,000, maybe you risk $1,000. But if I have four of my $1,000 is going to go into like solid crypto, so I would probably put like 1,000 in Bitcoin, 1,000 in Bitcoin, 1,000 Chainlink, 1,000 Cardano, and 1,000 Ethereum. And then you got $1,000 to put in Doge or like whatever, crazy crypto you want. But $4,000 of your crypto should be going to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Chainlink. And then if you really want Polkadot, it can be your $5,000, or you can do like a random crypto. Are you learning a lot about crypto? Since everyone in your live stream wants to talk about crypto, Mr. Tabrizi?
Yeah, Sina, I gotta go. I'm at my mom's. Listen, we'll talk, dude. I love you, man. Take care. Bye.
Me too.
That was lame. Does anyone else have 1,000 followers? How do you make interest grow on Voyager? You just have to have the minimum amount. That's why I want everyone on Voyager. If you did download Voyager, just do the $100 of USD coin, because you're gonna get the 9%. And then when you have enough money to buy the minimums, then you buy the minimums. Maker's a real crypto. If you can buy it on Coinbase, it's most likely a real crypto. XRP is a great crypto. Do not bring your XRP to Voyager. Do not transfer your XRP to Voyager. It's the biggest ripoff, okay? You can buy XRP on KuCoin. Does anyone else want to live stream? Because I kind of want to smoke this J. And it would be nice. Does anyone have more than 1,000 followers on this live stream so we can do like a duet? All right, hold on. I'm gonna light this up, guys. Give me one sec. Because it's Sunday, dude. It's my day off, you know? Matic is okay. What's the rank on CoinMarketCap? Binance is a good platform. Yeah, I'm trying not to get banned, guys, so this is tobacco. This is my hookah. I have a hookah. I'm Persian, Middle Eastern. Yeah, XRP is a good currency, dude. Just do not bring it on Voyager. You get ripped off. Okay, you can use Trust Wallet, but try KuCoin, because if you use KuCoin to buy your XRP, you can yield farm. KuCoin allows you to lend your cryptos and you can make interest on it. I made about $200 of interest staking on my KuCoin account. So, using Uphold. Okay, cool. It's KU. Yield farming is where they pay you interest. Like they pay you a 9% yield, an 8% yield, a 6.5% yield. That's yield farming. Oh, the audio dropped? Okay. The link for KuCoin, it's on my profile. If you click on my profile link on Linktree, it's KU Coin, COIN. I have a link on my profile link if you want to buy XRP, and it allows you to get interest on your XRP. You can loan your XRP. That's how I buy the Binance crypto as well. If you don't have a wallet if you don't have a Binance wallet, you can buy it on KuCoin. I've never heard of Digibyte. What's the ranking? When you guys give me these cryptos, let me know what the ranking is. You can go on CoinMarketCap, and it'll give you the ranking. So before you want me to give you an opinion on your want to start investing, not sure how this works, dude, get $100 of the USD coin. If you're new to crypto or stocks, start with the USD coin. You get 9%. Ramp, what's the ranking on Ramp, and what's the market cap? That's what I need to know. What's the ranking? As soon as I'm done, I'm gonna go grab my other phone and I can look it up. I won't have to ask you guys. I'll look on my other phone. All right, one more. I'll go buy it. Where do you buy USD coin? You can buy this on Voyager. Here, I'll make the link for you guys. Bring up the link. I'd rather. Yeah, but you first got to find out the ranking. You can buy, yes, you can buy it on Voyager, and you only need $100 to collect interest on the USD coin. I'm right now. I put in like $2,000. Mr. Tabrizi's.
Sorry about that.
Okay, what's the deal?
Nothing. I'm at my mom's house and I gotta make sure everything's taken. See now, listen, crypto is not 100% safe. You know that, right? Can you just admit that the U.S. government can get rid of it and like that, it's over?
Okay, I don't keep all my money on Voyager. I recommend you have your money on several exchanges just so you don't get hacked.
What does that tell you, Sina?
Site is like a real project because it's got a $21 billion market cap and it's 67th ranked crypto. So I can go look into that. But yeah, dude, when do you think Bitcoin's gonna get shut down? You keep saying this. How many months? Come on. Tell me,
Hold
Gandalf.
on. Listen to me. Listen to me. What I'm telling you is Yellen and Powell can say the United States government will no longer use Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency. And then you're SOL, dude.
So when is this
And
prediction
any,
gonna come true, Gandalf? You have to give us like a time period. Will it happen in a month, a
I don't
year?
know. I have to talk to the guys that I know and we'll talk. But if you want a real prediction, yeah, we'll
Talk to your
talk. But listen. That guy that told you he has $5,000, we can take that 5,000 and triple it within a week if he day trades with me.
Bro, you can't
Yeah.
be pushing your day trading.
Listen, nobody's pushing nothing. I've already got enough people in the room. But I'm trying to tell you is if you know how to day trade, you can triple that 5,000 in literally 5 days. I've done it many times.
But I don't believe in day trading. I want everyone to know this. I don't
Yeah,
day
I know,
trade.
and that's all I do. We're different and we're alike, but you know.
So we're just homies, but we have completely different investing philosophy. I'll invest in cryptos.
Well, we're both
I
in
go
real
long on
estate. We're both
Bitcoin.
in different diversified things, except I do stocks and you do crypto.
But what I
You
want to
go
know
low
is answer
crypto.
this question. How come it's always
Sure.
day traders selling classes? You know, people like me, I'll
I'm
never
not
sell you
selling
a
any
class,
classes,
but
Habibi.
day
I
traders
don't sell
love to
classes.
sell classes. No, I know, but most day traders on TikTok do. Is
Yeah,
that
but
because they
most
can't
day,
make money day
90%
trading?
of day traders fail. 90% of day traders fail. You know that, right?
Is that why then they sell? Is that why then 90% of day traders sell classes on TikTok?
Precisely. That's why they
Because they're
need to
not
make the
making
money
money.
back. Right. And just an FYI, Trillions TV is only $100 a month. So don't tell me like it costs a lot of money. It's $100
Oh, bro,
a
I'm just
month, dude.
talking about everyone on TikTok. I'm not talking
Well,
about you,
everybody
bro.
on
I'm talking
TikTok.
about
I
the
mean,
90%. I'm talking about
see
the
that
90%.
you and I are like, first of all, we're Persians. We're not liars. We have old school ties, and
Bro, I
we're
lie all the
legit.
time. I'm gonna be honest. I lie all the time. You act like you're perfect. I'm not perfect. I lie all the time.
Are you serious? No.
Yeah, I do. I
About
do lie.
on your
I'm not gonna
lives?
act like I'm perfect, bro. I'm not perfect. I have a
No,
lot of
but
flaws.
you don't sell people
Yeah,
stuff.
we
You don't
all
lie to
lie,
people.
bro. This is the best comment ever. Persians are all human.
Hold
We
on.
all
You
lie.
don't,
But
but you're
yeah,
not
I
lying to
think
people
Persians
when
lie
you say.
more. I say
You're not
Persians lie
lying to
more.
people
They're
when you
shite.
tell them
Don't
to.
trust Persians.
Hey, you see this?
Annie
You see
agreed.
this?
Annie's agreeing. Annie, the Chinese dictator, is like, yeah, Persian lie a lot. Even my girlfriend agrees.
खुदा बेगम शिकायत करना. That's okay. Listen.
Oh, she's coming.
I
The
just.
Chinese dictator's
Uh-oh.
coming.
Uh-oh. Hi. Where is she?
I don't lie
Hi,
to you.
Annie.
No, I never.
Hi.
I say Persians lie. I say Persians
Tell her to
lie.
play
Doesn't
some
mean I
piano.
lie
Tell
all
her to
the
play some
time.
piano. Tell her to play some piano. I want to
Hey,
hear your
can you play
piano.
piano for us? Annie, play piano for the live stream. Come on. Come on. She's so good at piano too. Oh,
I know. I hear her. I follow her on TikTok. I mean, she's beautiful. Anyway, Listen, it's
I
one
got her to go
o'clock
away.
on
Thank you. I
in
got her to go
Chicago.
away.
Listen. You and I will talk, but it's Sunday and I'm at my mom's, so I just wanted to say hello and we'll talk. And all right, I gotta go. She's angry. I'll
Love you.
talk to you guys later. Bye. Love you too. Bye.
Love you.
You want to
Let's do a real talk, guys. Can we do this talk? Why is there so many like fake rich people trying to sell classes? Like, what's his name is the best example. Um, Freaking Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote a great book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, but he's not a good real estate investor. He makes all his money from selling books. Like most of those people that like are selling books, they're not like good investors. They make money selling. They don't make money from investing. They make money from selling, what do you think of Title Coin? I don't know. I just think that there's a lot of free information. Do you guys? I heard, yeah, Ty Lopez, yeah. So do you guys? Are you invested in Dogecoin? I have like $20 of Dogecoin. Yeah, Rich Dad Poor Dad. But so I want to kind of what cryptos do I have? I have a lot of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Here, I'm gonna do a little flex with you guys. Okay, keep this on the DL. Yeah, exactly, dude. I don't want to act like I'm perfect. I think that the one thing Trump did well is these politicians lie. We all know the politicians lie. We know they're all full of crap, and he's just like, okay, yeah, I pay strippers, like he just, he was more open, and then he would, well, the one thing is he would just deny things forever. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think anyone that tries to act like they're perfect, I would just be careful. Be careful because they're not being honest, you know. But here I'll show you. Most of my holdings are actually Ethereum. Yeah, it's and it doesn't work anymore. His advice, and this is why I don't tell people to buy real estate because I feel like the way to get rich back in the 80s and the 90s was real estate and doing like the rich dad poor dad thing. What do you think of HMCM? I don't know, man. I just think that you guys can speculate on these smaller coins, stocks. Is it stock? HMCM. Okay, hold on. Let me grab my other phone. Let's talk stocks, actually. Let me see. But once again, with stocks, I feel like people get too complicated and they buy too much of the small stuff. No, I got into real estate in 2010. So remember when the market crashed in 2008? And so there's going to be another opportunity where, real estate prices will go down 20, 30%. And that's when you probably want to focus on trying to get yourself real estate. But I think people don't realize that, like, building wealth, I think the easiest way to do it is because of stocks. And I'll show you guys why. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, exactly. And then there's all these real estate gurus trying to, like, sell you books. And it's like, anyways, most of the gurus, they made their money 10 or 20 years ago, so that doesn't make sense. Like they're giving you advice of what worked 10, 20 years ago. Like drop shipping, you could have made a lot of money drop shipping 10 years ago. Yeah, to build a house is like ridiculous. Yeah, so like I feel like a lot of people when they try to give you advice, they're giving you advice of like whatever worked 5 years ago, 10 years ago, right? And that doesn't work. Yeah, there we go. Real estate, stocks, and crypto. Dude, because like here's the deal. Oh, you can't hear me? Okay, hold on. So just focus on getting my crypto and stock up. Yeah, exactly. Don't if you're gonna sit on cash, make sure you get like 9% or something like that. And so maybe you do a little bit of like USD coin, you do a little bit of stocks. And I'm not saying crypto's the future. I don't think if you want to be a good investor, if everyone here is trying to be a good investor, you have to understand both stocks and crypto. If someone tells you to do only stocks or only crypto, I think they have an agenda. They might be trying to sell you something. You know what I mean? But I mean, if everyone here is like truly trying to learn, you should experiment in like all categories, right? Because it doesn't matter what people tell you, right? You might be better at stocks, you might be better at crypto, you might be better at real estate, but I don't think you should start out with like a $10,000 or $20,000 investment. That's the problem with real estate. Do I have a referral link for M1 Finance? I do. You just have to click on my link tree. If you click on my link tree, I have a referral code. Um, so yeah, the idea is then you would do all three. What about yeah, our REITs? Those are good ways to invest. Like if you're doing, and that's why. Hold on. Let's talk. I still think stocks are the best. If you're trying to go from zero to 100 grand, I think stocks are like the best way to go, unless you're really good at picking crypto. Okay, so this is the Robinhood, but look how cheap it is for me to borrow on my Robinhood. I paid $36 to borrow at 2.5%. Look at that, dude. And like on my Robinhood, I don't do the 590, but they let me. They would lend me right now another like 79 grand. Yeah, the pension thing, you got to manage your own money. I would never rely on a pension. But I guess what I'm trying to let you guys learn today, because everyone's trying to just do crypto, crypto, crypto. Crypto's great, but the problem with crypto, and a lot of crypto people don't want to tell you this, is that you can't borrow at 2.5% with crypto. Yeah. Yeah, no, 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 I know. And I'm gonna bring up stuff because like I love crypto. I've made a lot of money on crypto, and I'll show you how much crypto I have after this. Um, but I mean, there's like an advantage to stocks that I don't think a lot of people talk about. I mean, the fact that you can borrow for such little money, and remember, you can use this cash. You could use. So I borrowed 37 grand, and they'll let me borrow like another 79. No, what's his name is running for governor of California. Meet Kevin. He's kind of a sellout, but I like him, and I think he'd do a way better job of governor of California than Newsom. The governor of California sucks. So borrowing on margin, yes, it's risky, but you have to learn. Like everyone here, you're just it's kind of like buying real estate with no loans, right? So it's like you can do it, but at the end of the day, yeah, this is the Robinhood. This is my Robinhood. And here I have another one too. I have an M1 Finance here. So check this out. On my M1, I was able I was able to borrow. And remember, I'm not doing this with crypto. I'm doing this with stocks. So that's a big thing that if you can change your mindset, because a lot of people they do these crappy stocks. Most people that buy crappy stocks in crypto, you can't get a loan on them. So once you understand how to get loans and get really low interest rates, like 2%, you don't buy bad cryptos. You start to buy the good cryptos because they give you good loans. Like you can get 4.5% on Ethereum and Bitcoin, but no other crypto. Yeah, yeah. I think you Chrome. Can I join live? Yeah, let me see. Do you have 1,000 followers? Yeah, you do. Join the live, dude. Go live and then you can invite me. Loud mine. So don't do any short selling. Short selling is I think a waste of your time. So buying on margin is basically where you use your stock portfolio to pull cash out. Are there good stock companies? Yeah, S&P 500. Yeah, you can do VOO or the one I like is VGT, the Vanguard Technology Fund. It's made like 250%, 280% in 5 years, and it's like super safe. I want to borrow, I just can't stand the. So borrow $100 then. Only use $100, and then when there's a crash, you can borrow 200 or 300. But you have to learn this, man. I do like Neo. I do like Neo. Hey, are you gonna hit me up on the live? Loud mind? There we go. What's up?
What's up, man? How are you?
Thank you for coming on the live stream.
No worries, man. I was trying to find my headset for like 5 minutes.
Do you like Neo? Have you heard of the company Neo for stocks?
Yeah, NIO.
Yeah, NIO. You've heard of it? The Chinese
Yeah,
like electric. What's
yeah.
what's your thoughts on that?
That's a good company.
Yeah.
I'm
My
very,
thoughts
I'm
are
very. What's that?
I was gonna say my thoughts are if you buy Neo, make sure half your money's in Tesla. If you buy a competitor to Tesla, make sure you have an equal amount. So if you put 1,000
Yeah,
bucks in Neo, you better have 1,000 bucks in Tesla.
yeah, yeah. 100%. I think
So
I'm very
everyone
iffy
who
on
has a
tech stocks.
Robinhood, yeah, tech stocks, yeah. Hold on, someone's asking a question. If you have a Robinhood, you need to turn on Robinhood Gold, and then it'll explain to you how you can borrow. So, what were you saying? Sorry.
No, no, no. But to your point about the when you're asking about Robinhood, I was like the broker I'm using right now. I'm getting 6%. I'm paying 6% on my
Yeah,
margin
I
right now.
wouldn't, I wouldn't, I wouldn't take any loans. You want to get under 3%. The rule of thumb. That's why I don't have any loan on my crypto right now, because they want to charge me
Mhm.
4.5%. So for me, the only time I'm gonna be taking out loans is I want under 3%. Three
Yeah,
percent makes sense because I can beat 3% all day, and that's like a really good deal. And then yeah, if you have more than $100,000, Interactive Brokers lets you borrow under 1%. Isn't that crazy?
yeah.
one
That's
percent
crazy.
interest.
That's
Yeah, but you have to
crazy.
have 100 grand.
Hmm.
That's the goal,
Yeah,
right? Like literally everyone here. I mean, if I had to choose right now in 2021, like if I could get 100 grand to start out with, would I do crypto, stocks, or real estate? I would probably do stocks just because I figured out a way to borrow under 1%. You can't do that with anything else right now.
yeah. Well, and you can arbitrage it even with stocks. If you're worried about growth stocks, you can even arbitrage it with dividend stocks, right? There's some stocks out there that pay 7% dividends. So if you can arbitrage
But
and borrow for 2%,
my
what's
experience
that?
with those 7% stocks, they don't go up. Like AT&T is a good. It'll pay you like 6 or 7%. But I would rather
Mhm.
have Tesla, where I get like, hold on, I got to show you. I have a because like those dividend stocks, it's not kind of not worth it. I'd rather just yield crypto. Like if I'm gonna do dividend, instead of buying a dividend company, I'd rather just get 6% on Bitcoin and not do dividend. So hold on,
I,
I'm gonna show
I
you
agree
my
with you. The only thing I would say is if for people that are starting out,
like look, these
what do you?
all don't pay a dividend. Amazon doesn't pay a dividend. So and like by the way, you can get loans on these stocks too.
Mhm.
So instead, I mean, dividends are okay, but I feel like if you can do the crypto dividend, then you don't need to have the stock dividend, right?
Yeah, like because well, growth stocks are that they're going to grow because they're not taking part of their profit every year and giving it back as dividends. But what I did, so what I think depends. If someone's really just starting out and they're worried about building a little bit of capital, so in November last year, uh, what I did is I looked around and tried to find dividend paying stocks that were really cheap because oil got hammered. So I went to Enbridge, right? And Enbridge was trading super low because no one wanted to touch oil, but they still paid out, and their dividend yield was even better because of how low they were. They were around 10%. So I hammered all my money into and my margin into Enbridge because it doesn't fluctuate as much. And if you look at the growth from then, it's up about 30% just from then.
For you, wow, good for you.
But you're also getting dividends while you're waiting for it to go up, right? So if it's a stable stock and you're trying to build wealth and you're a little worried about, the growth stocks, because growth stocks are really good. Um, But and if you're young and you want to, it makes sense to take a bit more risk. But if there's someone at home that's,
Really
worried
taking
because,
risks. But here's the thing: people always say, if you're young, you can take risks. But even if you're old, is there really any risk in Tesla, Amazon, Facebook, Apple, Uber, Google, Berkshire Hathaway? Is there any risk?
if I'm in, well,
They're
no, no, no,
monopolies.
no. Long term, no. Yeah, no, for sure. But if I'm in my 60s and part of my money is my retirement right now, and I'm already retired.
I'm gonna be in my 60s and I'm still gonna be riding these, like, because for me, I like monopolies. Bitcoin is kind of a
Yeah,
monopoly. That's why I love Bitcoin. It's like no, like until because like Ethereum is not trying to be like Bitcoin. Ethereum has to go and battle out with all the other cryptos to be the smart contract or whatever. So that's why I
yeah,
like Bitcoin. I like Tesla. I like Amazon. I like monopolies, and maybe they don't grow as fast, right? A lot of people are looking for smaller things, but it's like you use leverage, right? That's why I do the borrowing.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
borrow and you bet on like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and it's like 1%, 2%, there you go. You get the really good returns, and you're not taking crazy amount of risk. And I think
for sure.
that's what I'm trying to like, that's probably what I'm trying to let everyone that follows me. It's like, hey, you can do the crazy cryptos, you can do all these other strategies. And by the way, like, I'm not a guru. Like, everyone should have their own strategies and do their own thing. But I'm just telling you, these companies, they have a monopoly, and our government does not care. Like, Elon Musk can just like pump Dogecoin and get away with it. So
Mhm.
I want to ride with these guys. These guys are all the richest people in the world, right? Like Jeff Bezos, he's the richest guy in the world. What does he own? Amazon stock. So
Yeah,
until he gets kicked off that like 10th richest person list, I want to ride with the billion. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then throw
a
some
hundred
Bitcoin and
percent.
some crypto in there.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm not advocating for, like, for me, dividend stocks are not, they're not great. Like, I looked at it as it was a benefit for me holding a large bag in a company that
Yeah.
was depreciated until it came back, and it's already close to being back to where it's not, almost, it's still not where it was prior to the coronavirus crash, but once it starts, it's getting close though. So I'm looking to pretty much jump out of it, and there's a lot of tech stocks that are somewhat down right now too. Like, I'm looking at a lot of um, raw materials companies, right? So I also got into some graphite companies because of EV batteries.
How much do you own in Tesla? Do you own any Tesla?
No, not right now. No,
Do you own any
I was
Amazon?
no,
Do you own any Facebook?
I don't own any of these right now. None of these.
Uber, Google? You don't own Google? That's the
None, man.
best
I put
monopoly.
Listen, man, what I did is when I saw that the amount of money that they were printing towards the end of last year, I moved majority of my money into raw materials. So,
Okay.
like
Okay.
metals and not gold. I'm not, because I'm in crypto too, right? And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to
Yeah.
come on right now, is because the guy that was you had on before that was bashing crypto, or he wasn't
Gandalf.
bashing crypto per
Gandalf.
se. Yeah, but he was saying that like the American government could just ban crypto, right? I listen, man. Again, just like you said, I don't know. Nobody knows, but I highly doubt they will ban crypto, because if they ban crypto, they're actually, I at that point I'm certain then that America is not going to be the future. Because if you look at
You know
what
what you're not going to
crypt
ban though? You know what's zero risk? Tesla, Amazon,
oh yeah,
Facebook,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Apple.
yeah.
That's literally
Yeah.
zero risk, and it's crazy that a lot of people don't own these companies. Now, a lot of these companies are like kind of overpriced, but I mean, literally, if you can just hold any of these companies for like a year or two, you're going to make a
Mhm.
lot of money. You're not going to take a lot of risk. And with Tesla, which has been really good to me, you're making the world better. I don't know about Amazon.
Yeah.
I do like Facebook because of VR. I don't like Mark Zuckerberg. I hate everything about Facebook, but I love virtual reality, and because I don't see any other companies investing in virtual reality, um, that's why I like
Yeah.
Facebook so much. And then maybe Apple. I really wish Apple will get into it. Um, but
Well, there's Oculus. Like, Google has Oculus too, right? So they're looking at
no, no, no.
VRs
Yeah, the
too.
Oculus is Facebook. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Is that Facebook? I thought
Yeah.
Google was Oculus.
No, no. Google might get into it, but the government
I
might
thought
come up with their own crypto. No, the Chinese are doing that. The Chinese have their own like
yeah,
digital dollar.
yeah, they already do.
Mhm. But
But
anyway, so can I
it's not.
convince you then? Do you buy fractional shares? Are you able with your broker to buy fractional shares? Can you buy like $10 of Tesla, or do you have to buy a full share?
Full share.
There you go. That's why. That's why you don't want to buy Amazon because it's 3.5 grand. That makes sense. So I think you need to get a Robinhood, or I told you the best one's Interactive Brokers. You should consider using Interactive Brokers.
I believe these long term. I believe in all these stocks. Like the tech stock that I'm pretty heavily in right now is Palantir because
But you're at a disadvantage. Everyone here that doesn't use a broker to do fractional shares, you're going to want to buy Palantir because it's $20. You can more accurately invest. So you have to realize you're at a huge disadvantage when you can't buy, $10 of Amazon, Tesla, or Google, right? Google's another $2,000 stock. So once we get off this live stream, I really hope you consider. You can always have two brokers, by the way, because there's outages. But consider using a broker that allows you to buy fractions of a share. So whenever you do want to invest in, like, even Chipotle is $1,500, and like that's a good company, but it's like you have to be able to have the ability to buy like $100 at a time. Like I don't think you should be putting in a grand into one transaction because I like to dollar cost average. You know what dollar cost average is?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I do the same. Yeah, I do
Can
the
you
same.
explain it to the audience?
Well, you can just average. Well, dollar cost averaging. If you have a set time, like say you get a paycheck every 2 weeks, right, and then you have a set amount that you're going to put into a specific stock every 2 weeks, and you just hammer it in, no matter what the price is. You just keep hammering in that same
Yeah.
amount.
Yeah, the
I
way
also
I do it is
average.
I force
Sorry,
myself on Robinhood. The way I do it
yeah,
is I force myself on. That's why I like using Robinhood because you can set because like Interactive Brokers, I have to buy point 0.1 share, and then it's like sometimes like not exactly the amount I want to buy. But on Robinhood, I
mhm,
usually force myself to buy only $100 at a time. So if I really like the stock, I have to go on there 4 times and make 4 market orders to buy like $100. But then when
yeah,
it's on a red day and it's down more than 3%, I allow myself to buy $200. And then like during the last time it was going down a lot, like when I was these companies, I was buying 500 at a time. But I usually try to make it, even though like my portfolios are usually over 100 grand. I don't buy more than $100 to $200 of a stock a day, especially if it's like an uptrend, because I'm waiting to really just buy a lot when it crashes. And that's why I like using the margin because when it's red, you're not even having to put money into it. You're just using your stocks to buy more stocks.
yeah,
I don't have to
yeah,
wire more money on a red day.
yeah, yeah. I've been doing a similar thing with my margin too. The only thing that when I watched your last live with Robinhood that tweaked my interest was um, I'm paying 6%. So when I saw you were paying 2.5%, now this is another problem. I'm in Canada, so we don't have Robinhood in Canada.
You have Interactive Brokers though.
We have
Interactive
IB.
Brokers is
Yeah,
like 2%. Yeah. So if
yeah,
you're in Canada, use Interactive Brokers. And I really should be pumping them. I don't get any referrals from them, but they're really the best. And it's like for all my international followers, check out it. Cause like, Annie, my Chinese girlfriend, she's a Chinese citizen and she's able to use Interactive Brokers. And I think she borrows at like 2.5% or 2.7%.
mhm,
And
yeah,
you
yeah,
can buy point 0.1 of Tesla, so you don't have to put in $800. You can buy basically $80 or 0.001. So you buy $8 of Tesla. So and then by the way, if you get over 100 grand, it's no fees, and I think it goes down to 1% even for international people. You'll be able to borrow, but you have to have 100 grand in there.
yeah. Well, I have,
You
yeah,
should
I
do
have
a
around, I have
TikTok.
a, what's
You should
that?
do a TikTok of you opening up a Interactive Brokers, and people can watch you get to 100 grand. Because I think you
There
can
you
do it.
go.
You can get. I believe in you. I think in the next couple of years, you use TikTok and you use like the internet to educate yourself. Everyone here can have 100 grand in their Interactive Brokers account. You don't have to be smart. You just have to be good at saving and
Uh,
buying like good companies. But
for sure. I yeah, I right now I'm my account's over 100 grand now, but
and
it's also It's CAD though. It's CAD Canadian, so it's a little less in American. I got around just about 120, but I'm on the ropes right now too because I'm looking at real estate. So I was kind of looking at taking some of that and putting it into real estate, but the real estate market's so insane right now.
Yeah, just wait, man. Just wait. Or I would buy rural. Can't you get good deals when you buy outside of Canada and you do like a vacation house? Or you turn it into like a
Um,
rental?
yeah, I mean, the problem is some depends on what country. They also have different limits and regulations on foreign buyers. Like you have to have certain percentages down, and
Think for you
but
though, instead of buying, because I know it's like probably really expensive to buy in the city. So if you buy in rural areas, wouldn't you be able to basically get real estate and then you could just turn it into a rental so it pays you because you're not going to really live there?
yeah, yeah. I was looking at one city. So I'm in Toronto, which is the largest city in
Yeah,
Canada.
I've been to
But I
Toronto.
was,
I've been to
have
Toronto.
you?
It's beautiful. Yeah, dude. And it's like, don't you think that the areas, because I actually drove north all the way to like some really boony lake. What's like the lake that's north of you? You know what it's
There's
called?
so many, man. There's so many.
Anyway, I drove by your guys' countryside and I was like thinking, I mean, like if I was in Toronto, I would buy some big land, but you want to get it as close as you can to Toronto. And then what they did in California, they allowed you to do ADUs. So now you can just buy like a really crappy house, but then you can drop like brand new houses on the land. And so like, a 3 bedroom, 2 bath here costs anywhere from 600 to 800 grand. But if you have like a crappy house with a big lot, you can get an ADU for 250 grand. It's
What's
like
an
costs
ADU?
nothing to build. ADU is like a mobile home. It's an accessory dwelling unit, and they drop a house.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah. So it would probably be you'd have to buy land that has a property on it first to be able to even get the mortgage on it, and then
Yeah.
you're saying demolish that like a
No, you
really
add
crappy
another
house.
building in the backyard. No, 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 no. They literally drop another
Oh,
house in the backyard. So you want a house where you can extend the driveway. What I did, I got lucky. Both my houses, I was able to extend the driveway. So then, like, half of my backyard turns into like an additional driveway, and then you just put another unit. And for me, it
really?
added $3,000 of more rent. So I get $3,000 of more rent, and I only had to pay 225 for everything.
So
Yeah,
you added that second property, the EDU,
different
and then
addresses.
you're
Like
renting that out.
it's a half. Yeah, it's like a half address. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like if my address was
Really?
101, let's just say my address was 101. Now that new unit has its own gas, electricity. It's 101 and a half. And so I just turned my property into a duplex. And then this is the crazy thing in America. This is what Trump did to avoid taxes. You get to depreciate the entire ADU. So that 200 grand, I got the entire write off up front. It's crazy,
Really?
yeah. Because it's owned in an LLC, yeah. So I got a $225,000 tax write off. It's so
Wow.
crazy. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And then my property tax doesn't go up. Normally, when you add bedrooms and bathrooms to a property, especially in California, they reassess the property, and so you get higher property tax. But because it's considered like a mobile home, your property tax stays the same, and you get to depreciate the full value of the mobile home.
Wow. So
Yeah,
are you in the
yeah.
city or
It's
like
crazy loopholes in New York. Yeah, I'm in a city area, but it's like suburban. It's kind of like Toronto, where it's like spaced out suburban. Like, but I have like, let me see, I have like a decent sized lot on both. There's two houses that I did the ADU.
hmm,
But yeah, it was cool.
that's crazy. I'd have to look up the regulations in Canada to see. I'm sure they have something similar to that. That's
Yeah,
because
because we
that's
have a
actually a really
housing
good idea.
problem. Yeah, we have a housing problem, so it used to be really hard to do it, but now like until 2026, they're making it really, really easy, and you get all these like tax benefits. It's crazy. Like there's so many advantages, at least in America, that crypto and stocks they don't compete with real estate when it comes to all like the tax deductions and blah blah blah.
Hmm. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that at all. I'm definitely going to look into that now, though. Hopefully, we have similar regulations because we're having pretty much a housing crisis now too. Like
gonna have to
It's
copy.
pretty
They'll
good.
probably copy California. They're gonna see if it works for California. They're gonna for sure do it in Canada. You know,
Mhm.
and it's gonna get cheaper. The cost to build these like 3 bedroom, 2 bath houses. So in the future, it could be like 100 grand, 150 grand, because there's really no labor. It's all made in a factory, and then they put it in a truck and they just bring it and they drop it in your backyard like a mobile home.
So you said it cost you about 250 for that home, that mobile home?
25, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,000 square feet, and it was about $225,000,
275. That's
and it pays
insane.
me
Yeah.
$3,000 of rent a month. So I need, what is that, to recover my costs? Because every year I'm getting 36, so it's like 36. It's less than 10 years. I should recoup I should get the rent back in like 7 years. 7 years it
Plus
pays for itself.
plus the
Plus the tax
depreciation, right?
cost.
Because you, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
I'm
so
gonna have a
crazy.
negative, dude, I'm gonna have a negative tax return. It's crazy, but I'm gonna, that's what Trump did. I'm gonna have, yeah. I live in California and I don't have to pay taxes because I built an ADU.
See, I should almost do that up north a little bit, like where you were saying. So when you drove north from Toronto, there's a lot of, you can get more land. If I did, so if you have over 10 acres of land in Ontario, you can do a deal with the MNRA, which is the Ministry of Natural Resources, where you can almost have negative, not negative, but you can almost have no taxes. But you have to do the deal
Nice.
with the MNRA, and then you have to ensure that you just make your land nice for the environment and nice for the animals, and then they give you a tax write-off.
That's dope. That's really good. And so someone was just asking me what stock. So if you're looking for a safe ETF, I call this the Boomer ETF. There's VOO, which is the Vanguard Index,
Mm.
but the one I like is the technology one, which is VGT. VGT is the one that's technology. It's going to grow probably a little bit faster than the S&P 500.
Yeah, the Vanguards.
Yeah, they're
Do you like
cheap.
ARK?
ARK is amazing. I love ARK. ARKK. I love ARK.
Hmm.
I have like on one of my portfolios 92 shares. I'm trying to get to 100. So if it goes under 120, I'll buy enough to get me to 100 shares of ARK.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with Palantir, trying to buy 100 shares at a time, just so that I could so I could sell call options, just while I'm waiting for it to come back.
Interactive Brokers allows you to do that too. You can do that with Interactive Brokers. But yeah, selling call options is smart. I like that strategy. That's very, very smart. So you're pretty advanced. You got 6 figures. You're pretty advanced. How long have you been doing this?
Since 2009.
Yeah,
Um,
okay. You probably have more experience than me. I'm more of
I,
a real estate guy. I'm a real estate guy. So I
yeah,
really got into stocks like seriously in 2017. Like I bought my first stock in probably 2009, just like you. But like, I just bought it and wouldn't look at it. I was more like looking for real estate deals and investing in real estate. But I'm glad I've
mhm.
diversified and not just one dimensional. Like now I do stocks, crypto, and real estate.
I'll be honest with you, man. And good like for your viewers too. Um, I I've been doing it since 2009, but I also punted off a lot of money. So I did a lot of forex and day trading, and punted off a lot of money, lost a lot of money. Um, Even before in
So
the
when I
2020
say
crash.
So when I say
What's that?
don't day trade, so that's why
It's
like
true.
I always say don't day trade because I also, yeah, I punted money too. We both punted a lot of money, and
Yeah.
I just wish instead I took all that money and put it to Tesla, Amazon, maybe Facebook, but yeah, Tesla and Amazon have been very good to me.
Yeah. Did the 2020 crash hurt you at all?
No, because I bought the dip. I didn't sell
Yeah.
any stock. The one thing I did do that I lost money is I bought those 3 times leverage shorts. I'll even give you guys the symbol. I bought TZA. And so what I did is I'm like, okay, if I buy the dip, I'll also buy the shorts. And then this way, if it keeps going down, the shorts will make me money and I'll sell the shorts to continue to buy the dip. But it recovered super fast.
Yeah.
So
it was good that I bought stocks, but I bought those shorts. So as like the stock market recovered, I started losing more and more money on like TGA. Yeah, and that's why I tell people don't buy those leveraged funds anymore. It's just like, dude, just go long, and I don't know. I feel like I don't have to sell a trading book or a class because it's like a really simple strategy. Just buy high quality assets, use margin when there's corrections, and then basically try to accumulate whatever the top 10 billionaires have. Like you can go look on Forbes list, right? Whatever those billionaires own, I want to own too because I want to be on their team, right?
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah,
if you own a
it's
lot of
true.
Amazon, you know that Jeff Bezos has got your back because like that's most of his net worth. If you own a lot of Tesla, you know Elon Musk has got your back. And what's cool is if you're too afraid to invest in cryptos, I just say buy Tesla. Tesla will do the crypto investing for you. They've done
True.
a good job.
It's true.
But I don't really like Mark Zuckerberg. But once again, I like virtual reality, and I wish other companies would invest in virtual reality.
Yeah,
And
yeah. No, yeah, sometimes you have to go against your what you feel too, which is it kind of feels a little shitty. Like I'm not pro oil by any means, but I did put a decent chunk of money in oil
oh, you killed it
in
then. If you
2000.
bought the dip, you bought the
I
oil
did.
dip. Good for
Yeah,
you, man. Good for you.
yeah, big time.
That was a good
But
trade,
oil, yeah. I got
and they
hammered in
pay good dividends.
2020 though.
But did
Yeah.
you sell? Did you sell in 2020?
So, uh, no, no, no. Well, I ended up selling. The problem was I was in some small cap marijuana stocks, Canadian ones, pretty heavily, and those still haven't even recovered. Some of them are starting to recover now, but some of them are still like some of them went down from a couple dollars to like 20 cents, and they've just been hovering around that, like 30 cents even right now. So
Mm-hmm.
in those stocks, I got hammered on. Like, so I had to I moved into oil and other things that got hammered too, that I had more of a conviction that they're going to come back. As much as I don't like oil, it's not going away anytime soon, you know?
Yeah. No, I have a little bit of oil, but I've decided that basically I'm going to invest. I want to do 80%. So I'm going to start to sell more and more of my non-related stocks. I want to fight climate change. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, and that's why I don't want everyone to do what I do because it may not be a good investment. But um, let me see. So, like, I might sell Berkshire Hathaway. That would be the company I probably would sell. And then there's a new company I've been investing in. If you're interested, it's called Enphase Energy. They do the solar panel and battery storage. Have you heard of Enphase?
I have not, but I'll write that down.
Yeah,
Enphase.
it's I think it's ENPH, is Enphase Energy. And that's probably going to become one of my biggest holdings because I don't want to be rich and then have like a dirt. Like I'm a surfer. I live in California, and it's like I don't want to be like a billionaire and then I can't even go surf. Like screw that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, and that's why I invested in YOLO and MJ, which are marijuana ETFs, because I do also want hemp to win because we need to get rid of plastic. And I heard that
Yeah.
hemps are the way to go. Chia. So we got another one
Yeah.
too. CHIA. Have you heard of CHIA? I've never heard of that
CHIA.
stock.
I have not.
I've
CHIA.
had a chia
No.
pet. I remember this commercial. Chia, 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 chia,
Ch-ch-chia.
chia. Yeah. We're old. You can tell that we're old.
Yeah.
We're
That's
the
amazing.
new boomers of TikTok. I feel like you and I are the boomers of TikTok. Are you an '80s baby? You're born in the '80s?
Millennial. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, same
I'm
here, man.
87.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
dude.
but so do you feel that there's more opportunity in America? 'Cause isn't there a lot of Canadians that come to California? Like, what's his name? Chamath? You know who Chamath is?
Yeah, yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, he left you guys. Why did Chamath leave Canada?
Everybody leaves Canada, man. Well, just from a business perspective, yeah, like Canada, this is a thing. And when the pandemic hit, this is one of the biggest things that opened my eyes about Canada and the Canadian economy is Canada specifically, we are a consumer nation that produces nothing. We don't produce anything. We just
What about
consume.
your
And
lumber?
that's why, sorry,
What about
lumber.
your lumber? Your lumber.
Yep. We have natural resources. We have natural resources. That's one thing we are rich in is natural resources. We have one of the largest freshwater supplies, lumber, and then we do have some metals. And that's why some of the graphite companies in Quebec are starting to do well because EV companies are looking for graphite for their batteries. So we have that, but we don't produce any products. No
Oh, another
products.
ETF I like, LIT. Check out LIT. It's lithium
Yeah,
technology. Yeah, lit, and it fights climate change.
yeah, yeah. Well, listen, man, I'm with you on the fighting climate change thing too. Even when I bought oil stocks, like I bought, um, I went to pick an X. So I bought Enbridge, which is an oil pipeline. They don't produce any oil, right? And my thought on Enbridge too is they are pivoting. If you look at Enbridge, like their future plan, like they're investing in green technology. So they're buying wind farms and they're creating um, sustainable forms of income because they know that it's changing away from oil too, right? But right now they just ship the oil. They don't produce any oil. So I felt a little bit better about that, but um, but yeah, I don't know. What's this?
Someone couldn't see my stocks, so they asked me to
Oh,
switch the screen. In my comment, they were just like, "Hey, we can't see the gains." But
oh, okay.
basically, Tesla and Amazon have been my best too. And then Snap is really lucky. I bought a lot of Snap at 6, and I just wanted to hedge against Facebook, because I was like, all right, and that's why like when I tell people if you're gonna invest in Neo, buy some Amazon because that's how I got into Snap. I was like, you know what? If people do leave, if Facebook becomes the next America Online, I felt
Yeah,
like Snap was like the next best thing. And I also bought a little bit of Twitter too.
yeah. See, what I like that you do is the discipline. So, like, I've seen like it was a couple I don't know a couple days ago where you just bought a couple $100 worth of these shares, right? And that
Yeah.
takes crazy amounts of discipline. When you have if you have more money to dump on certain stocks, but you hold out
Yeah.
and you don't put it all down, because that's what burned me too. When I was learning how to do this, like that burned me is when something dips, you think, okay, this is the actual dip because buy the dip and you throw a lot in and it dips more. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like a boxer, dude. It's like you can do the haymaker jabs, but for me, I'm just jabbing every day. It's like boom, $100, $100, $100,
Yeah.
$100, $100. And I made those videos. I don't know if you saw of me buying $10 of Bitcoin, and I was like showing Annie because like at the time I thought Bitcoin was so overpriced when I started buying $10 of Bitcoin at a time. It was like 40,000, and like remember most of my Bitcoins I bought under 7,000. So I'm like, look, I
Yeah.
can't predict the Bitcoin thing, and I already have like a lot of Bitcoin, so I was just buying $10 at a time. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious because like yeah, I mean I obviously have a lot more, but it's just hard to tell when it's a real dip or not. And just I think you got to just be consistent. Like instead of trying to like time the bottom, just be more consistent of when you invest, right?
Hmm. And solid companies because you can have confidence in the company if the price is going down.
One of my followers is I just took out a student loan to YOLO Bitcoin, and I'm laughing because to be honest, so many people get into student debt and they get nothing out of their degree. So if there's a way to legally do it, I would do it because
Yeah.
I don't feel like I learned in school as much as I learned on TikTok and YouTube how to invest. It's mostly TikTok and YouTube, and I never bought a
Yeah.
class. I don't know about you, but I've never bought a
No.
class. I just paid for a master's in business at the University of Southern California, and I didn't really learn that much. I met a lot of cool rich people.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I never took any classes either, man.
oh
I
man, Andy
taught
styled
myself.
my hair.
Yeah, dude, look at that.
Andy just styled
You
my
got the
hair.
whole
Look
production
here.
going on.
Yeah.
You got the whole
You.
production, man.
Bro, I have to do what you're doing though. I'm gonna go with the beanie because I'm losing my hair, so I gotta do the beanie.
My mine's because my hair's so long. I haven't had a haircut, man, since because the thing is here in Ontario, in Canada, we've been in lockdown, man, forever. Like
What do you
it's
think?
the lockdown's been
What do you guys
crazy.
do all day? And what do you do?
I'm fortunate. I have a job that I can work from home. I do data analytics, so I can
Okay.
work from home, which I'm grateful for. But there's a lot of people that have lost jobs, man. A lot of businesses that have gone under. You know, it's not. California's similar though, right? Like Newsom kind of screwed California a little bit.
Okay, there's a YouTuber running for the governor of California. If there's anyone here from California, let's make this YouTuber our governor, dude. Like, I really don't like Newsom, and he's not a Democrat and he's not a Republican. So that's the other thing too. I really want someone that's not in either party to run because I feel like both parties kind of suck. The
Look
only
at my
thing they agree
profile.
on is endless war. That's the only
Yeah,
thing. The Democrats and Republicans, they just agree on endless war. That's it.
yeah. The military industrial complex, man.
Yep,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
I think
man.
the
I don't
Canadians
know. It's
agree.
the Canadians, yeah. We have our own problems though, like our own political. Everyone does. Everyone does. But
Is
it's
Trudeau still your prime minister? Trudeau?
yeah, I mean he is for now, like I don't know how
You
long
guys
I
like
don't know.
him?
I don't no, I'm not a fan of him. Like he just bends over backwards. Like he
He's
has
like an
no backbone,
Obama,
man.
right? Yeah, he's an
Yeah,
Obama, right?
well,
White
Obama had more of
Obama.
a backbone at least.
Trudeau?
Like, yeah, Trudeau, dude, and it's also a product of us being such a like we're like the little sibling to America, right? Like right
Thank
beside
you.
America. So like even between when America, America and China over the Huawei, right? When they were going back and forth with Huawei, and then
Uh-huh.
Canada detained um, the
You're a
founders.
cronies now. You're a cronies.
Yeah, we detained the Huawei
We tight.
executive, and then China now went after us.
You
Right?
became our
Like,
whipping boy. Thank you for taking one for the team.
yeah, and we still have people detained in China now. We have people detained there because of that.
Annie, why did your country detain Canadians? Let them go, Annie.
I don't know.
It was retaliation. Like, I don't know.
Hungry.
Trudeau did it, and he detained them, and then America just kind of was like, okay, well, you guys deal with your people that got detained. America just backed off. Trump didn't do anything. He was in office at the time. He was like, all right,
Hilarious.
you got the whole hairdo going on right now.
No, it's Annie, dude. She's like doing my hair. I look like a Japanese samurai guy.
Let's go.
No hair, with no hair.
It's
Where's your
cute.
katana?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I need a katana. But all right. So give me your three stock picks. If you have to YOLO on three stocks and I guess three cryptos, we'll do three cryptos, three stocks, and then we should probably end it.
Okay. Um.
I gotta
So
go. I get on the road.
okay. So one stock that I'm gonna say it is a YOLO though, but one that I somewhat feel strongly in is it's a Canadian graphite company. It's called
Okay.
NOU.VN, and so they actually put an application to get uplisted on the New York Stock Exchange, and it takes about 6 weeks in general. So that's actually supposed to happen within the next 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks of May, they should get a response back. If that gets uplisted, I think that's going to move quite a bit because there's not very many
Yeah.
graphite companies in North America, and they need the battery supplies. So that's one. Um, YOLO for are we talking long term?
Yeah, like three long bets. Three long
Oh,
bets that
Tesla
you want to hold for something you're gonna want to hold for 3 to 5 years in crypto
Tesla is
too.
definitely Tesla is
Okay.
definitely in there, and that's I'm hoping that he comes and makes one large company for SpaceX, Starlink,
Dude, he got
and
monkeys to play video games. You know that with Neuralink, he got a monkey to
Neuralink.
play
Neuralink.
Pong. Yeah, isn't
Yeah,
that
I saw that.
crazy? We now live in we have technology that monkeys can play video games with their minds. They don't
Yep.
need a controller.
Yeah, that's
That's
insane,
crazy,
man.
man. Yeah,
Yep.
he's a genius. I'm so happy he's an immigrant too. Thank you for allowing him to come.
South Africa.
Him and
See, but
Chewbacca.
Shabab, yeah, I mean, yeah, we gave him up. Um,
America's
but
stealing all the good draft picks.
All the good Canadians become Americans,
Like
man. Drake,
Gretzky, dude.
like
Gretzky came too. We got Gretzky. He came to California.
yeah, all of them, man. Drake too. Drake's over there.
Yeah, he's in California. We don't like him. He's in Calabasas throwing way too many parties. But he's
The
always
weekend.
courtside at your guys' game. He always comes courtside. He never comes. I think he came courtside once to a Clipper game. I think I saw him once or twice at a Clipper game.
Oh yeah, yeah. He would get disowned in Canada, man. He has to. He has to be a Raptors fan, man.
Well, he went, didn't he? Like he was there when they won the title, right? He was like,
Yep,
and he
yep,
was like heckling the refs and getting away with it because he's Drake, right?
yep, yep, yeah, yeah. That was so good, man. As a Canadian, but man, and Toronto's my favorite. The Raptors are my favorite team, so that was an amazing time, man.
And then
And then you
Kawhi
guys
came to
stole
the
Kawhi.
Clippers and he sucked. Yeah, the Clippers stole him, and then he sucked.
Oh
LeBron
man,
won again. Old man LeBron.
that's it, man. Um, yeah. So Tesla, I would say, and then honestly, Palantir. I'm very, very bullish on Palantir. Like I'm into AI,
Okay, Tesla,
and
Palantir.
what Palantir is able to do, and people I think underestimate it. Yeah, they look at it now like it's overpriced for what they have right now, but I think future that company is going to be big. IBM was competing with Palantir, and now they're just selling Palantir's products because they couldn't beat what Palantir was doing. So, and then crypto. For crypto, I'm pretty bullish on. So a lot of people don't like it. I'm pretty bullish on XRP um, as a centralized blockchain. Now, a lot of people don't like XRP because they're centralized, but my take on centralized versus decentralized is slightly different than most people you see on TikTok. Like the problem with decentralized, and it's good, but decentralized chains, they need decentralized nodes. And for those nodes to do their work, whether they're validators or they need to make money, right? Like miners get a bit of the money from the transaction, right? The problem with that is any transactions on a decentralized blockchain are going to cost more money. So centralized blockchains, you can't trust them, right? Because they're not public ledgers and they're not the trust and transparency is not there for the centralized blockchains where it is for the decentralized blockchains. But there are some transactions that you don't need trust. So if I'm transferring my USD to Canadian currency, I see how much I put in and I see how much I immediately get out. Now I no longer need to trust them. I'm done with them now. I walk away. Whereas blockchain, if I'm putting real estate or legal transactions or education transcripts, things that I have to trust and there has to be transparency and they need to sit long term on a blockchain, that has to be decentralized. But there are processes that I think can utilize a centralized blockchain and they would benefit from having the cheaper transaction fees because no one's going to want, I'm not going to want to pay more transaction fees to transfer my currency back and forth, right? Why am I going to do that on a decentralized blockchain and pay more in fees when I just need to trust you for 2 seconds while you do the transfer and that's it. I'm not going to pay more for that. So that's where I see centralized blockchains having a space. There's going to be a niche for centralized blockchains, and I think XRP, XLM, they fit the bill for that. Um, I like I like what ADA is doing, and a lot of people don't like ADA either. But what ADA is doing with Africa because they're focusing on emerging markets and not just financially, right? Because they did the education deal a few weeks ago where they're putting 5 million students on blockchain. They're creating blockchain identities for 5 million students and I think 300,000 teachers. So, but they're focusing on emerging markets. And my take on it too is that I think blockchain is going to be adopted in emerging markets way easier than established markets like Canada, America, Western world. We have too many billion-dollar, trillion-dollar institutions like some of the banks, the billion-dollar institutions in the way that will fight the adoption of blockchain. Whereas places that are emerging, they don't have the infrastructure in place and they will utilize the advantage of the tech. And I think that those countries will start to leapfrog some of the other countries that are sitting stagnant and not adopting blockchain, right? And that's why I wanted to come on too with that guy that was kind of saying that, oh, America could ban blockchain. Yeah, they could, but they're running the risk of becoming irrelevant in the next like 20 to 50 years if they do that. That's my personal feeling. And that's why I like ADA, because ADA is focusing on the emerging markets. Um, Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna go Zach.
Ethereum. I'd say the third. Yeah, so I'm talking a lot, but and Ethereum is the third one I'd say.
I like all of those cryptos. And I've actually, if you look at me when I talk, remember when I have to recommend cryptos, I recommend the one I don't mention is XRP because it's hard to get. You have to go on KuCoin to get it. But I always mention Cardano and I always mention Ethereum. I think Ethereum and Cardano are great. And then if I wasn't going to pick XRP, I would pick like Chainlink. Would be close, right? So XRP, Chainlink, but they're both great crypto. Can't go wrong with either one. So, all right, cool. And then I guess so. I'm gonna say my three would be Bitcoin because I'm a Bitcoin maximalist, Ethereum, and probably Cardano. And then so for my stocks, long term Tesla. So I have to agree with you. I think Tesla. I don't want to do Amazon because of my brother works for Amazon. There's like a little competition with my family. I love Amazon, but my brother works for Amazon, so I'm not going to include Amazon. And I don't have an Apple phone, so I'm not going to include Apple. Shoot, I'm not going to say Facebook because people are going to get mad. So I guess I'm going to say Enphase Energy. So that would be my second stock I want to go long on, Enphase, ENPH. And so my third stock I'm going to go long on, this is a good one. Not Snap, not Twitter, probably Square. Square. Have you heard of the Cash App?
Yep.
Square.
Yep.
That would be my third long, Square. And I don't even have it here. So there you go, guys. I don't even have Square, but yeah, I think actually long term, because these are all kind of a little pricey in my eyes right now, I would actually do Square, Enphase, and I love Tesla.
Yeah. Yeah. I just love the Tesla. Like you can't bet against Elon Musk. I can't see a world where you can bet against him, man. You know. And you guys are lucky in California, man. Well, I mean, he moved to Texas now, I guess, but
Yeah, but it's okay. I go visit Texas. I like Texas, so. And he
yeah.
has to come back. He still has he loves LA, dude. He used to live in LA. So supposedly people would party with him. I never got the chance, but I was in LA when supposedly Elon Musk. I went to USC, which was like the college nearby. And so I
Mhm.
heard that like he was like throwing parties with like yeah. So but, no, I've
Yeah.
never met Elon Musk. But I would love to meet
He'll probably come
him.
back once Newsom gets out of there.
But for sure. All right, but yeah, I gotta head out, so
All
we're
right.
gonna end this. But let's do this again, man. Whenever you're available, let's talk again and continue this talk. And you definitely know your crypto, so yeah, I love to talk crypto. And better than Gandalf, who's just like, "Oh, crypto is gonna get regulated by Janet Yellen." And I'm like, "Give me a time and day." Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. It will
yeah,
get regulated,
altcoins
but not as
will,
bad as people think.
but altcoins will hit a bear market. I don't know when the bear market is coming. It's coming, and you're gonna be so happy you have stocks to borrow. You can use your stocks to borrow and buy crypto in the bear market. So
Yeah.
just stay diversified, and no one here is a guru. So if you want to be a guru, talk to like 20 of them, and like 10 of them are going to tell you like absolute bogus. Five will give you like good and bad, and then five are legit, and then just work on keep getting that 25% of the good gurus. But yeah, there's a lot of people that
100%.
just and we're all going to be honest. Like I don't know the future. I don't have a crystal ball, but YOLO Bitcoin, never sell.
That's it, man. That's it, brother. All
All
right,
right,
man.
man. Good
I'm down
talking
to,
to
yeah,
you.
let's do this again.
All right, bye.
All right, bye, buddy.